Hello, air signs. Welcome back to your mid-month reading for November. I'm going to take a look into the cards and see what's in store for you for the last 2 weeks. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in any of those placements, and this reading could be for you. Just please remember it's a general reading. It can't apply to all. So discard what doesn't apply and only take what does. Okay, any other information that you need from me is all in the description below. Let's jump into your reading and find out what's in store for my air signs. Okay, so I'm going to be looking into the Sacred Geometry deck. As always, I just want to get a kind of a frequency that air signs need to have in their awareness right now. Ooh, I love it. Empowerment, air signs, empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Empowerment. So this idea of the colors here are really kind of blue. I mean, you got a lot of, well, you got almost everything here, but you got blue and all the, like the yellow, the red, and the orange. I feel like something about like, you guys really needed to ground your own truth and really empower yourself for the last 2 weeks of November. Some sort of, I want to say, test of empowerment's coming in. Let's see what's in store for you through the fairy deck using my fairy oracle. What do air signs need to know? What's in their highest good? What's going on here with empowerment, with the frequency of empowerment? Ooh, we have Spirit Dancer. This is all about really allowing the flow of life to move through you, okay? Allowing that kind of divine frequency to move through you, sometimes needing the physical action of dance, to be quite honest. But it's also about expressing yourself through movement. You may be, do you feel stuck and needing to move out of somewhere? Okay, what other messages do we have here for air signs? There we go. Ooh. Okay, you got the RAR. Oh, this is a very interesting card to come up with empowerment. It's very strongly supportive to the frequency of empowerment because it represents the potential. Okay, when I say that, it could be the potential for anything. Okay, it's knowing that your energy has the potential to be used in a very powerful way. So be mindful of how you're using it, because if it's used perhaps in a less helpful way to you, it's going to be very impactful. Okay? So this is a very powerful card, but yet it comes with a little bit of caution on understanding your responsibility with your energy, I want to say. And then we have, we have the Glanconer. This is very narcissistic energy. It's very illusionary. Let's just bring this guy right up. I want to like, how do I get this in the, okay, there we go. Let me just take a look at this card for 1 second. There is another being in its head. There, can you see that when I bring it up? You see that? There's another being in its head. Okay. Let me just go into the book for a second here, because you have this empowerment, you have spirit dancer. I felt like you need to get unstuck from something. That message kind of came through feeling-wise for me. And then you have the gland coner, and then this potential card of energy, a potential of energy, narcissistic. I get the sense, air signs, you're either dealing with your own inner demons right now, or you're dealing with someone who's holding you down. Like their energy is, I feel like it's trying to stifle the potential of your power, is what I'm getting. And there is such a desperate need to express yourself, and you're not getting that ability. Let me just go to the RAR card really quickly. See if there's any messages in here. See, it's wild energy, pure potential. It encourages you to be especially attentive to what you are doing with your energy and intentions, because you've got a lot of energy coming in for the last 2 weeks of November, air signs. You do. But you really want to be mindful of how you're using it, or how someone may influence you. Ooh, how someone may influence you to use it. Do not get taken out of your own power, air signs, this month. I feel like there's something or someone coming in to kind of influence that. There's a lot of enthusiasm in the raw energy that you can take advantage of, and you can actually create you can do a lot of good with it, okay? If used properly, if used with pure intention. So just be clear about your objectives when going forth. Just be clear about how you're going to use your energy, or be clear about what you really want. What is the outcome that you really want, air signs, is what I'm kind of getting. So the gland coner is, again, like illusion, lust, delusion, projection, but also clear sight. I get this sense, air signs, that there may have been some illusions or delusions around you, or that you've been faced with, but you're gonna figure it out. Like you're gonna get whatever clarity you need. It's going to come through for you. See the truth behind a beglamoured surface. Things are not always as they seem, basically. What's not showing up truthfully in your life? What's not showing up honestly? That I feel is kind of zapping some of this potential energy here, and you're in need of reclaiming it. Okay, like that's kind of what's really kind of coming through. So let's just move these over, and we're going to go into the tarot and see if we can't get some more insight here for air signs. Again, this may just be you in your own head, okay? It may just be you in your own head. It may not have to do with anyone else. You could be your own worst enemy of disempowering yourself and keeping you stuck and constantly not being able to see past certain illusions. But this may involve someone else who's doing that with you, okay? So just kind of take the messages as they apply. Okay, we have the wheel coming up, upright. Things moving in your favor, things finally turning around. Like, universe has got your back. Very much, the wheel is very much the energy of Jupiter. Okay. And we have a huge event where Jupiter is going to conjunct the galactic center in November. So pay attention to the date of November 23rd, 24th. You have the Five of Cups in reverse. So Five of Cups energy is all about kind of grief, sadness, but it's in reverse. You may have been, air signs, feeling a little bit sad or alone. Sometimes when I see this alone, kind of focused on the negative and not like on what's in front of you. And I'm getting the sense with the wheel coming up that has such a positive energy and a positive spin that you're going to get that positive spin back on things. Like you're going to start seeing the positive spin. Like if positivity has kind of you've been evading you in some way, like in how you perceive things, or the situation that you're in hasn't felt positive, I feel like that's what's turning around for you right now. Okay. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So this could be that you're going to be receiving, you're going to be receiving messages of the passionate nature, of a creative nature, perhaps something that's going to take you through travel, some sort of kind of like, when I say travel, it doesn't necessarily mean like physically like traveling, but moving you in along the destination of your path, okay? Something that is finally propelling you in the direction that you've wanted on like your life path. Because the Wands energy to me has a lot of spiritual energy to it. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of heavy energy here, but it's all getting released. So the Four of Cups, when it's upright, talks about kind of being dissatisfied, discontent with something but it's upright. So I feel like you're moving on from that. Whatever you weren't feeling super thrilled about, kind of bored with, you're releasing that energy, and it's tied to heartbreak. There's a lot of healing energy kind of coming in here for you, air signs, like a broken heart, yeah, just tears of sadness or feeling stabbed in the heart, feeling kind of gutted about something, but all this energy is getting released, and you're getting this energy of being able to finally move forward. Again, with this Four of Cups energy coming up in reverse, to me, that speaks about finally seeing your blessings, like finally willing to receive what is yours, what you're deserving of, like what you know you deserve of, like this empowerment thing. Like you're gonna get this rush of empowerment energy coming in, of the need to like finally like express your own desires and express your own passions for life, of like what's so important to you. And you know, this sadness may all have to do with like this, either you were so caught up in your own head about something, you know, and you were like your own worst enemy, very deluded about certain things. Again, like this Four of Cups, not seeing the blessings, like too focused on like the negative. Again, like with the Five of Cups as well, like that's kind of got a little bit of that energy, you know. You still have two cups to work with. or someone was really influencing you that way. Like someone may have been like a total Debbie Downer in your life, or totally like negative energy, just constantly sucking the life out of you. You know, like they're just zapping your energy and you're just like, you can't do it anymore. You're ready to move on, ready to kind of take your own life back in a way. Like, and it doesn't necessarily mean like in a really big sense, although it could be, but it could just be like, you're just going to focus on you. You're just going to focus on like what needs to be done for you. Because you've got like so much wild potential coming in here. Wild potential, empowerment, the spirit dancer, really just wanting to express yourself and move, allowing the body expression to come through. And then having all this Jupiter energy coming in and this healing. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. So again, coming out of a stagnant period, coming out of a place where you weren't able to move, kind of feeling stuck in one place, hanging out, but not anymore. And again, with the Hangman in reverse, okay, the mask comes off. This Hangman, you see the mask dropping, and this kind of speaks to this Glanconer card behind it of, you know, removing the illusions, removing the delusions, and really having clear sight. I really get this sense, air signs, you're going to finally get the clear sight that you need here. And there's going to be a lot of movement forward on something. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands coming up. Ten of Wands speaks of a very difficult cycle. Feeling like you've been carrying the weight of the world on your back. With it falling under the Five of Cups here in reverse, and that kind of getting released, you get a sense that this is tied into this energy of healing that's kind of coming in, this healing of feeling like you're responsible for it all, like you're responsible for everything, feeling responsible for others. And yeah, I'm just getting the sense like it's time to take back what's yours. It's time to finally like put you in more of a focus. Yeah, time to take back what's yours. Oh, yes. We have the Six of Coins and the Hermit coming up. Okay, so balance being restored, this reciprocation, like giving and receiving, reciprocal action of giving and receiving, like restoring balance. Okay, restoring balance in yeah, just the giving and receiving. And with the Hermit card coming up, I get the sense that if you haven't taken the time to kind of go within, there's some clarity here. You see the Hermit carries this light, this kind of crystal light on his, what do you call it? Whatever that is. I'm like total loss of words right now. But this talks about willing to go into the journey. So it can talk about going on a solitary journey. But what I'm really feeling here more with the message that's kind of coming through is that it's time to understand the importance of your solitary journey, that it can't always be about everyone else, that it has to kind of come home to you in order for this balance to be restored. That's really what I'm getting with this Hermit card, that you need to have that time for you. And just go within and really get clear about what you want, what you desire, okay? Because you've got this like really great Jupiter wheel energy kind of coming in where things are starting to work in your favor. And with this wild potential energy kind of card, you can capitalize on that, okay, for your benefit. Okay, one last message here for air signs. One last message here for air signs. This one. Whoa. Okay, we have the Death card in reverse. Okay, so if you're having a difficult time of letting go of this idea, okay, of letting go of this idea of making it more about you now and not about someone else or other people, let that go, okay? This is about kind of like a hanging on, not letting something die. Like there's a part here that needs to be let go. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a person, or it could be, but it could just be an aspect of something that really needs to be let go of so that you can finally move forward, so that you can get this you can allow the propelling energy that's kind of coming in here for you to see your potential, for you to finally get what's yours. Okay, something has to be let go of here. All right, air signs. So I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope that it provided some insights that you may have needed going into the last half of November. If you need any more information, all that information in the description below, personal readings, all that stuff. Okay, I love you so much. Have a wonderful last 2 weeks, and I'll be back with you soon.